Hello everybody, it's Jeff Garden here in Dallas, Texas, and I appreciate you being on tonight's Founders Launch Call event. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to jump right in. I know we've got a lot of people coming on, as we go on, but we've got lots to cover, and so I want to make sure that I respect your time, even as we've got a really exciting launch about to start on Wednesday, May the 3rd. So first of all, definitely grab pen and paper. You're going to want to jot some notes down. Don't worry if you don't get everything down, though. I'm going to be giving you a lot of specifics, but if you don't get everything down, don't worry about it. I will be talking pretty fast during tonight's call because we've got just so much information to get in over the next 45 minutes to an hour. But definitely get something to write down. But if you don't get everything down, I will give you a link to a website at the end of the call with all the specifics about the company name, the products, the compensation plan, and lots more, including the launch plan. So I'll be sending out that information here after the call, and then I'm also going to be sending out a private link to the replay after the call is over as well. So if you missed something on the call and you want to re-listen to it, I will be sending out a replay link as well when the call is over. So let's jump right in. Let's start with who I am and a little bit about my background so you know where I'm coming from. My name is Jeff Gardner, for those of you on the call tonight that don't know me or haven't known me for a very long time. I started out in the 1980s with a mail order business. Now, I was in my teen years. I actually started a mail order business when I was 15. And the reason that I did it, I was always kind of entrepreneurial, but I saw my parents struggling with money. They both worked full-time jobs, but they both still struggled to make ends meet. And I knew that I did not want to live that lifestyle. I wanted to be able to have more out of life. I wanted to not have to worry and stress out about money as much as I saw they were doing. And so I picked up some books at the local library about the mail order business, and I got some books out of the back of magazines, Popular Mechanics, and those type of publications. And I learned the hard way how to do the mail order business. Now, I didn't, make money for many, many years. In fact, I went away. I moved out of my parents' house, and at my very lowest, when I was still trying to make this mail order deal work, I was living in a beat-up mobile home in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. This was a beat-up mobile home. It had sinkholes in the floor. In the winters, the pipes would freeze in the frigid Kansas winters. I was barely making enough. I was a part-time children's librarian, barely making enough to cover rent for the trailer lot and for my car payment and for the little bit of food that I ate and the gas and electric. In fact, I had so little money for extras that in terms of food, I ate Pop-Tarts for breakfast. For lunch, I was lucky if I got to eat off the Wendy's $1 menu. And then I would come home after work and I would eat ramen noodles for dinner. And every single day was like that. I mean, it was rinse, repeat. And I hated this life. I wanted to give up. I wanted to get out, but I didn't give up. In fact, I did the opposite of giving up. My friends and family were telling me, look, give up trying to make money working for yourself. Nobody in your family works for themselves. We all have jobs. We all got bosses. That's just the way of the world. These people you keep telling us about that are making 6, 7 figures a year, they're the 1%. They're not us. You didn't come from these type of people. But I kept seeing these people in the mail order magazines, the home business magazines, all over the place on TV. And so I knew it was possible if I just could figure out exactly how to do it. So I was putting lots of programs on credit cards. I was buying into all these programs, network marketing deals, MLM deals, buying all sorts of courses and all sorts of stuff. We're just racking up this credit card debt. And, my friends and family told me I was stupid to go into all this debt, but I knew if I just found the right thing that I could turn everything around, and something big would happen. And I know, my friends and family thought that was delusional, but because I didn't give up, I think that's why it actually happened for me. I found one opportunity that changed everything for me. It was a done-for-you distributorship. It was a mail order distributorship. And that little distributorship, all I did is exactly what they told me to do. I didn't really know anything else to do, so I just did exactly what they told me to do. And I made my first $3,000 with that. And that $3,000 might have well have been $1 million for me at the time because I had such little money that was like 10 times the amount of money that I'd ever seen before. And so getting that $3,000 in a very short period of time, that ignited my confidence. And so I just kept pushing harder and harder and harder to make things work. And very soon, I was making $5,000 a month. And when you're in your 20s making $5,000 a month, especially in the early 90s, that was a lot of money. Then I went from making $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month. And it's so funny because I was making so much more money in my part-time mail order business than I was working as a part-time librarian. But I was so scared, because my family had always said, oh, you got to have a fallback, and oh, you got to worry about things going away, and all this type of stuff. I had that programming in my mind. So, it wasn't until I had many, many months of making $10,000 a month that I finally felt like I could quit my job. And so I quit my job. I walked in, I talked to my boss, I quit my job, the last job that I've ever had, quit my job in the early 90s, and I've been self-employed ever since. Now, since the 1990s when I quit my job, a lot of things have happened. I've just continued to work and put in the time, effort, and energy into my business, and a lot of things have happened. I've been the #1 enroller in an international weight loss shake company that had over 100,000 distributors at the time when I became the #1 enroller in the entire company. In another company, I built a team of over 24,000 distributors, starting with zero. I've built marketing systems that have generated millions and millions of dollars in commissions for members. And my products, my courses, my sales letters, and my systems have generated over 8 figures in revenues. And I've taught people how to do this and how to make money, how to work for themselves at home business and network marketing events all over the United States, as well as in other countries. In fact, not too long ago, I spoke at a $10,000 per person event in the Bahamas, and that was a really exciting trip, all expense paid trip to go and teach for just about 90 minutes exactly how I started from scratch and was able to make 7 figures a year in my own business. I've also held my own events. In fact, one of my recent events was a $6,000 per seat 3-day event called the 7-Figure Success Event. And we had people come from as far away as Australia to hear me talk about my marketing and small business methods. Now, I'm not saying any of this to impress you, but to impress upon you that I know what it takes to go from absolute nothing to something and then really crank that up into massive income. So I've got the chops, I've put in the time, effort, and energy, and I've been very fortunate to also reap the rewards of all the effort that I've put in. Now, because of my success and because I've been in the industry now for many, many years, I get lots of people chasing me to join their opportunity, their network marketing deal, their MLM, or whatever. So I literally see and review dozens and dozens of these type of opportunities every single year, and I've seen hundreds, I've probably seen thousands of these type of opportunities and distributorships and MLMs over my lifetime. And I'll tell you right now, and you probably know this yourself from your own experience, most of them are just okay. A lot of them are junk. A lot of them are just hype. They don't have anything to back up all the claims they make, right? They just want to get you in and that's it. A lot of them are okay. They're fine. They're not, a lot of them have these products that are not even as good as the products in the store, but at least the products aren't bad products. And then very few, there's just a tiny few that are extraordinary, that are kind of above all the rest. And what I was recently presented with was next level. And that's why I'm so excited. That's why I wanted to get you on the call this evening, because it really is next level. And when I saw this opportunity, I knew that I had to talk to the company owner. So I reached out to the company owner. He lives in New York City. And he actually said, hey, look, I'm actually going to be in the Dallas area, which is where I'm based in. He said, I'm going to be in the Dallas area. I'm attending an award ceremony for the top 100 companies in the direct selling industry, along with some other events. And so I'm going to be there if you want to meet up and we can talk about this brand new opportunity that I'm about to launch. So when I found out he was going to be here, I made plans to meet up with him at this conference. So I met up with him. He actually found a small conference room with a whiteboard. So I met him in this conference room. It was a Saturday morning early. Went over to the Intercontinental Hotel in Dallas, Texas. It's got this whiteboard, beautiful room. It's got, these just amazing, phenomenal chandeliers in this room. And he showed me on this whiteboard the plan for the company. He showed me the products. He showed me the mission and why the products he thought would take off, and I completely connected with him. He showed me the compensation plan, completely blew me away. And then we talked about his experience in the industry, my experience in the industry, and after this meeting with the owner of this company, I was absolutely hooked. I knew from that moment on this was going to be a massive company with tons of opportunity and legs that would mean that it was going to be able to grow for years and years and years. And really, that's what I've been looking for. I always look for, I'm not a jumper that I like to jump from one program to the next. I always am on the lookout for a home, for some place where I can set up shop, commit 1,000%, and just grow in that one spot for many, many years to come. Because I'll tell you right now, that is the way that you make the maximum amount of money, not by jumping from one deal to the next, to the next, to the next. It's by staying in one spot with an awesome product, awesome compensation plan where the company doesn't do crazy things, and you're able to grow a massive team. I mean, that massive team of 24,000 that I built wasn't grown in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. It was grown over time. And the best thing that I did was commit to that company for that amount of time that would allow me to grow that size of a team. And I think this opportunity is 10 times what that company ever was. So now I'm excited to share this company with you too. And I think you're absolutely going to love it. Get excited about it. So make sure you got pen and paper in front of you because I'm going to start giving you specifics about what the company is. All right, here we go. The company's name is UEconomy. That's the letter U, and the name economy, UEconomy. UEconomy, that's the new company. It was started by MultiPlex Systems. Now, MultiPlex Systems is the parent company of UEconomy. They're a 19-year-old debt-free company based in New York City, New York. And MultiPlex Systems is the company that is privately behind lots of network marketing companies. Combined, all the network marketing companies that MultiPlex System has started and run, they've had over 1.6 million people in their various companies over the last 19 years, over 1.6 million distributors and customers over the last 19 years, paying out, get this, over $400 million in total commissions to members. In fact, this is one of the things that I learned when I went and talked to the company owner, because I told him, look, I've had really great success in companies like, Empower Network and Mobe and all these other companies. And he said, oh, you know what? The founders of Empower Network came to me before they launched Empower Network, and they wanted ideas. They wanted to talk about compensation plans, 100% commissions, all this type of stuff. Before they launched Empower Network, he said, I helped them out. They launched Empower Network, and guess what? They generated well over $100 million in sales. So the guy behind this company has years and years of experience. He's helped, over 1 million people make over $400 million in commissions. They've got a massive history of success. And I really believe, looking at all their other companies and seeing what they're setting up now, I believe this is going to be their biggest winner, and they believe it as well. So the company's name is UEconomy. Make sure you write that down. All right, now UEconomy, let's talk about their products. Their products are digital products. Now, I like digital products, and I'll tell you why. I've been involved with the lotions and the potions and the weight loss shakes, and there are some good companies out there with those type of things. But the challenge with those products is that immediately they take 50% of the product price, the retail price, and they put it aside for product creation, right, because they've got to manufacture those products, and then product fulfillment, and then company overhead, and all this stuff, the warehousing and the manufacturing. So 50% of that retail sale immediately goes away. It's not even commissionable. Then the other half becomes commissionable, but if you've been in any of these other lotion, potion, shake programs, you know that they break that down into such small pieces. You can literally make $1, $2 from each retail weight loss shake mix package being sold. So I like this company because they have digital products, which means no product creation costs, no product fulfillment costs, no huge overhead of a factory or a warehouse. So more money goes back into the pocket of distributors, and you're going to love how much money goes back into your pocket. Excuse me. Sorry, I get real excited about this. So the three product groups. Number one is called UMarketplace. And I'll go over exactly what each one of these are and the pricing and the compensation plan models. But I'm going to give you an overview right now, and then we'll dive deep here in just a moment. So the very first one is called UMarketplace. The second one is called UCrew, and again, it's the letter U and then crew. And then the third one is UEconomy. UEconomy. So you've got UMarketplace, UCrew, and UEconomy. So let's talk about each one of those and how much money you can make and what they are and all that good stuff. Okay, so first, let's talk about UMarketplace. The UMarketplace is a platform that's very similar to Udemy and Kajabi. So it's very similar to sites like Udemy, and Udemy is an online platform that lets people sell exactly what they know. And that's what UMarketplace is. UMarketplace is a platform, an internet platform that's international that will let anybody and everybody sell what they know and make a profit. So if somebody is an expert in Facebook marketing, somebody's an expert in network marketing, somebody's an expert in doing podcasts, heck, somebody's an expert in knitting, or somebody's an expert in making money on Fiverr, whatever a person's expertise is, they can create an information product. It can be a PDF, audio, or video. They can upload it to UMarketplace and can actually sell through the UMarketplace and keep 95% of the sale. So UMarketplace actually processes the orders on behalf of the individuals. They keep 5% for the processing fee, and 95% of whatever product they're selling goes back to the expert that uploaded it to UMarketplace. Now, I know that not everybody's going to have a product, right? Not everybody's going to be an expert in a field, and UEconomy understands that as well. So if an individual wants to be a member of UMarketplace and make money selling their own products, but they don't have a product, UEconomy will also provide ready-to-go products as well. So they're going to have share codes where they can just take a share code, plug it into their marketplace, and immediately they can have their own ready-to-go, done-for-them information products loaded up into the marketplace that they can promote and profit from and keep 95% per sale. Now, why do I think this is going to be huge by itself? And that's not including the UCrew or UEconomy. Why is this going to be big by itself? Well, let's look in the past. We have Empower Network. Those of you who know about Empower Network went from 0 to over $100 million in sales incredibly fast with a blogging platform. That was a platform that simply allowed people to set up their own blog and to share their ideas and thoughts with the entire world from their own blog, right? And then you could obviously monetize your blog if you wanted to. You could place products there and banners and all that type of stuff. Well, our platform lets anyone, customer or affiliate, sell their own knowledge, right? Sell their own knowledge. It can be their own products. They can also resell ready-to-go products provided by UEconomy. They can go out and find high-quality PLR or resell right products. In fact, one of the things that we're even going to do in the UEconomy is we're going to teach people how to create their own information product in 24 to 48 hours or less that they can resell through the UMarketplace. So Empower Network went from 0 to $100 million in sales with a blogging platform where you just threw free information out there and you tried to get SEO and you tried to sell your products through that. We are going to give people a platform that directly lets people sell their products to consumers. They can sell as many products as they want. They can have hundreds or thousands of students taking their courses, just like the Udemy platform allows people to do. And so I'm telling you, this platform I think is going to be massive, and it's going to dwarf, other platforms out there. Now, I'm not going to stretch and go, hey, we're going to beat Udemy, or we're going to beat Kajabi, or we're going to beat any of these other systems, right? I'm not going to say that at all. But what I do want you to do is I want you to look at other platforms that are out there and see how quickly they can take off when people see the power of selling their own information through those platforms. For example, look at Udemy. Udemy is a source where you can actually sell what you know to people online. Udemy right now has 45,000 courses. So experts and people who have information they want to get out to people and want to sell to other people. And we're not talking about name brand people. We're not talking about like Tony Robbins or Jack Canfield or those type of people. We're talking about individuals that just have a level of expertise in an area, and it can be any type of area, photography, making money, real estate, whatever it is, can upload their courses through Udemy and start to sell their courses and make a sideline income or even a full-time income. In fact, some of the top instructors at Udemy are making $500,000 to $1 million selling their courses. But even the lesser-known instructors are making hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month. So these type of platforms work because people do want to sell what they know. But above and beyond that, again, if people don't have information that they want to sell, we're going to show them how to find information products that they can sell, how to create information products they can sell. We're going to give them ready-to-go information products they can sell through their own marketplace. Personally, I've got a few dozen information products that I haven't put out on the internet yet because I created them and went on to some other project. I plan to upload all of my information products into the system and use the UMarketplace to resell them. So I'm very excited about UMarketplace launching. Now let's talk about the price of UMarketplace. There's 4 different membership levels to UMarketplace, and each higher level unlocks more features of the software. So at the very basic package, the smallest package for a new member coming in to get UMarketplace, they would pay $25, one time, not monthly. So anybody can join UEconomy for as little as $25. Anybody can afford that, especially since it's not a monthly charge. It's a one-time charge. So they unlock UMarketplace at the lowest level for $25. The second level up is $100. It unlocks more features of the software, lets people have more products, lets people have more students that get to access their products. The third level up is $250. Again, that's a one-time only payment. And the fourth and final level of UMarketplace is $500, and that unlocks every single feature of the UMarketplace. So we've got 4 product levels, 25, 100, 250, 500, and they're all one-time payment only. Now let's talk about the compensation model. This is phenomenal. It's a 100% compensation model. 100% compensation. That's right. Make a $25 sale, you get $25. $100 sale, you get $100. $250 sale, you get $250. $500 sale, you get $500. Now, UEconomy is going to take the payments for you with credit cards. So there is going to be a 5% processing fee. So it's 100% net commission after the 5% processing fee. But that processing fee keeps you from having to mess around with PayPal or setting up a merchant account or any of that type of stuff, knowing that the company is going to be taking all that money, putting it into your e-wallet, and then from your e-wallet you can have a check paid out or send it directly to your bank account with direct deposit. It's very powerful, right? Especially for those new affiliates coming in, knowing that the moment they purchase at the 2,500, 250, or 500 levels, they can immediately also now be an affiliate and making payments without having to wait to get a merchant account or set up PayPal or any of that type of mess. It's going to make it very easy to create massive duplication with the UEconomy model. Now, you must purchase a level to qualify to get paid at that level. So if you want to get paid only at the $25 level, you'd buy in at that level. If you want to get paid at the $100 level, you'd buy at that level. But here's the great thing. Whatever level you purchase at, you're comped the lower levels. So if you do take the $100 level, great. You will now get paid $100 from every sale you refer, but you also get paid at the $25 level from those people that only take the $25 level, and you don't have to buy the $25 level to get paid at that level. So for example, let me make this very clear for you. Let's say out of the 4 levels, you decide to go all in and you get the $500 level. You get the $500 level, and the company, UEconomy, will now comp you the $250 level, the $100 level, and the $25 level. So here's the great thing about that. Let's say that you promote UEconomy and you've got Bob, and Bob comes in at the $500 level because he also wants the lower levels comped. Well, guess what? When Bob comes in under you at the $500 level, you're going to get that full $500 commission from Bob. Awesome. Bob's happy and you're happy. But now let's say Mary looks at the opportunity and she says, I'm going to come in at the $250 level. Well, great. That level was comped to you, so you also have the ability to earn at that level. So when Mary comes in at the $250 level, you make $250 by coming in at that higher level. So that's why I recommend that people with the 4 product levels come in as high as they can at the very beginning, because you save a lot of money by not having to buy the lower levels underneath that, and you're automatically qualified to earn on all those levels. So I highly recommend getting as high up as you can in those U marketplace levels. Now, here's where override money comes in. This also has a reverse one-up compensation plan. What that means is that you and every single person that comes in to UEconomy will pass up one sale. The good thing about it is it's not the first sale, it's the second sale. So let me explain how this works. So when you make a sale, so let's say, for example, you come in at the $500 level, right? And you refer Bob, and Bob's your very first referral. So Bob's number 1 in your referral. And let's say Bob purchases the $500 level. Well, guess what? You keep that first sale. So get this. You break even with your very first sale. You know all those other companies that say, sell 3 and it's free, or get 3 and it's free? With this, it's get 1 and it's free. So you sign up at $500 and you make your very first $500 sale, you keep the money. So you paid $500, you got $500 back, now you're at break even, right? Now the way the compensation plan works with the reverse one-up is when Mary comes in, and now let's say Mary comes in and she buys the $500 package as well. Well, the second product will pass up, the second sale will pass up as well as that affiliate. So you keep your first one, Bob. The second one, which is Mary, she buys at the $500. That $500 passes up to your sponsor, and Mary passes up as well. And then on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and every single one of your sales of that $500 level, guess what? You keep all of the rest of the 100% commissions. So you're only passing up one sale. That's it. One sale and one affiliate gets passed up to somebody else. And guess what? There's no pass-ups on your comped levels. So I know this is getting into it a little deep, but this is exciting because if you come up at that $500 level, you only have to pass up a $500 commission, your second $500 commission. So let's say, for example, you come in at the $500 level, and the first person comes in, and that's Bob, and he buys the $500 product, right? So he buys the $500 product, and you keep that first commission, bam, you're at break even. And Mary, she says, no, I'm going to come in at $250. So Mary buys the $250, you keep 100% of that product. And you're going to keep every single one of the $250 products because you were comped at the $250 level because you bought the $500. You don't have to pass up any sales of the $250 product. You don't have to pass up any sales of the $100 or the $25 product. You're only passing up the second sale from the product level that you personally purchased. So not only does that save you a lot of money by comping, but it keeps a lot of money in your pocket because you're not passing up sales from those comped levels. So this is incredibly powerful because it puts more money in your pocket. So let's talk about what this pass-up compensation plan can do for you. First of all, remember, you only pass up one. You pass up that second sale. But remember, everyone that you refer, everyone you personally refer that stays on your pay line, which would be person number 1, person number 2 obviously gets passed up, but then person number 3 through infinity stays on your pay line. So person number 1 and then person 3 to infinity all stay on your pay line, and every single one of them will pass up their second sale to you. So they get to keep their first, so they're at break even, but their second one passes up to you. So let's do a quick example, and let's stick on that $500 price point. Let's say you refer 10 people at $500, and let's say these are 10 people that stay on your pay line, so it doesn't count the pass-up. So you refer 10 people at $500. 10 people times 500 is $5,000, okay? So now you've got 10 people on your pay line, and they're excited. They go to work, right? They each make their own first sale, but their second sale passes up to who? Passes up to you, right? So your 10 people are each going to pass up one $500 sale. So 10 people times one pass up each at $500 is $5,000 additional dollars that you did pretty much nothing to get, because that's money from your pass-ups. Now, what I want you to think about is, remember, these people that were now newly passed up to you, they have to do the exact same thing. So those 10 people each passed up one person. That means you've got 10 new pass-ups that now each have to pass up one payment of $500, which means you'd get another $5,000. When those people do the same thing, you get another $5,000. When those people do the same thing, you get another $5,000. Now, instead of 10 people, imagine it's 20 people with pass-ups of $20,000, or 30 people with pass-ups of $30,000. So, you know, this can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So what I recommend that you do is, you know, write it out on paper, look at it yourself, and definitely go to the website I'm going to give you here in just a moment, because it's going to show you this in more detail. Let me take a quick drink here, because I'm launching into the next part, and this part is super exciting. Okay, the next part. This is UCrew, the letter U in crew. This is marketing software. So this is a landing page and sales page builder, an autoresponder system, plus done-for-you lead capture pages and sales pages to promote UEconomy and all their products and services. It's the tools you would normally have to buy separately to promote UEconomy, or that you'd have to buy separately to promote any product or service that you would normally promote, right? So these are all the tools. It's a complete tool suite that helps you promote not only UEconomy, but any product, offer, opportunity you want to promote, and it's all in one. Now, the cost of UCrew is $49.95 per month, $49.95 per month, and it is a required purchase. So everybody that you bring into UEconomy, they can, of course, start at the lowest amount, $25 one time, start, you know, dip their toe in the water, great, but they will be required to join the $49.95 per month amount. Great thing about this, it's commissionable. That's right. It's not just an affiliate fee or an admin fee that goes away and doesn't pay anything out. This is commissionable to you. What's exciting about it is that it pays 12 levels deep, and unlimited width on each level. Let me say that again. The $49.95 per month pays out 12 levels deep and unlimited width on each level. Did you get that? That's exciting to me. It's not a matrix, because it's a unilevel, because you get an unlimited number of people on every single level, which means you can have an enormous organization through 12 levels deep. And you get paid serious money. You know, I've been in opportunities before where you're getting paid pennies on particular levels, or, you know, you're getting paid $1 and that's the highest amount you get paid on a level. I'm going to read through what you get paid on every single level. Write it down quickly, but remember, at the end of the call, I'm also going to give you information where you can find all this broken down for you. So you don't have to write it down, but you might want to if you want to get really excited about how much money you can make on these 12 levels. So here we go. Level number 1, you're going to make $7 a month. That's right. Level 1, $7 a month, every single month for every single person you refer. Level 2, you're going to make $3 a month. Level 3, you're going to make $3 per month. Level 4, you're going to make $5 per month. Level 5, you're going to make $2 per month. Level 6, you're going to make $6 per month. Level 7, you're going to make $7 per month. Level 8, you're going to make $2 per month. Level 9, you're going to make $3 per month. Level 10, you're going to make $2 per month. Level 11, you're going to make $1 per month. And level 12, you're going to make $1 per month. Now, what does that mean? Well, what that means is let's say, for example, that you sign somebody up, okay? You sign up Bob. Bob's on your level 1, right? He's paying $49.95 per month, and you're going to be making $7 per month from Bob. But what that also means is Bob is now going to go out and he's going to promote as well, right? And let's say Bob is a heavy hitter and he brings, I don't know, heck, let's just for easy math, let's say he brings in 100 people, right? So now Bob, all of his 100 people are on Bob's first level. Bob's excited because he's getting $7 a month from all 100 people. So he's making $700 a month. But all those 100 people are on your level too. You're making $3 a month on all 100 people. So you're only making $7 a month from Bob, but from Bob's 100 people, you're making $3 per person. 3 times 100 is $300 a month. So that's why it's important, especially during the Founders Launch, to bring in the big fish. And if you are a big fish, this is a great opportunity for you to maximize your monthly income by bringing all these people in where you're going to be making $7 a month, then 12 levels on whatever they do. If you've got a big leader, if you're a leader and you know other leaders, or you're not but you know a leader, I mean, heck, you want to bring them in and get them positioned because you can be making some really serious money on their entire organization. I mean, I know people that have brought in 500 or 1,000 people into a company. So an individual, let's say you invite, let's say, you know, going back to Bob, let's say Bob can bring 1,000 people into a company. Let's just say he can do it, right? So Bob does it. He's excited because on his level 1, he's getting $7 per person. So he's making $7,000 a month because he brought 1,000 people in. But on all those 1,000 people are on your level 2, which you're making $3 a month. You're making $3,000 a month on those 1,000 people. And it just continues because as those 1,000 people also start to recruit people and their people start to do the same and their people start to do the same and their people start to do the same, they're all going to be filling out your 12-level compensation model, and you're going to be making $5 a month from a bunch of people, $2 a month from a bunch of people, $6 and $7 a month from a bunch of people. And so that's exactly what happened with my 24,000 group. You know, I got in, I signed up a bunch of people, and then it kind of took off on its own because some people, you know, they didn't know a lot of people, but they signed up 3, and those people signed up 3, and then that person found somebody that took off, and that person signed up 100, and one of those people was a leader, and they signed up 500, and, you know, it can really take off from there. And with this 12-level compensation plan, you can have people falling at your 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th level that are way far away from you, but now you're making a monthly commission on all of those people. Oh, and by the way, the compensation plan has compression. So if something happens to somebody in there and you know, they fall out for some reason, or you know, they decide to quit the program, all of their people and their entire organization will compress. It'll be closer to you, and those people can actually move. There can be a whole group of people outside of those 12 levels that can now move into your 12 levels. So you're always going to get paid on all the people in that 12-level organization. So if anybody drops out or stops paying or anything, you're going to get maximum amount of money through those 12 compensation plan, this 12 compensation model. Now, this is a very important note. Okay, are you ready for this? This is a very important note. If you join during the Founders Launch, you're going to unlock all 12 levels. So all 12 levels of the compensation plan will unlock if you join during the Founders Launch. Because here's what they're going to do. After the Founders Launch, they're going to unlock 7 levels of the compensation plan automatically. So they're going to say, hey, look, when you join UEconomy and you sign up for $49.95 a month, we're going to unlock the first 7 levels of this 12-level compensation plan. But what they're going to do is they're going to create ranks and qualifications that you have to meet or reach if you want to unlock all 12 levels immediately. So if you want to just immediately unlock all 12 levels and never have to reach certain ranks or jump through hoops or meet certain qualifications, just immediately from day 1 be able to earn on all 12 levels, then that's why you want to join during the Founders Launch, because they're going to give you that opportunity to do exactly that. So definitely make sure that you do that, because that's going to give you the greatest opportunity to really make legacy money from this. Now this to me is very exciting. If you've got a big list, this can take off quickly and become legacy money for years and years and years. Back to my 24,000 team, I signed up a lot of people, and then my team took off and multiplied rapidly. It grew to over 24,000 people. And I got to tell you, if I took that team of 24,000 people and I put it into this compensation plan model, I would have been making close to $100,000 a month in residual income with only this part of the compensation plan. It doesn't count the U Marketplace or the U Academy that I'm going to be talking about here in a minute. If it hadn't been in another program that paid pennies, where I was just getting paid pennies on levels instead of, $5, $6, $7, man, I would be making so much more money with that team than I was where it was at before. So this is exciting. A newbie or a small fry, beginners can also create legacy income. All you got to do is get people in, and when somebody in your team takes off in a big way, man, that thing can really grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. So that's the U Crew. Now let's talk about U Academy. U Academy, this is the third part of the company, U Academy. And this is the training. So we have two software suites. This is the training. This is entrepreneur training. This is where we help take people who really want to have the lifestyle of an entrepreneur. They want to create money, time, and location freedom. And we help them reach their goals through our training academy called U Academy. And there are 6 different levels to U Academy, 6 different product levels. So here we go. The first one is called U Mentor. U Mentor. This is a 1-year, 12-month live group mentoring program. This is a high-performance coaching program where we show people how to create the millionaire mindset and how to position themselves in the right way to achieve everything they want. How to break through fear, how to break through walls, how to break through everything that's been holding them back so they can finally start to achieve exactly what they want in their life. So this 1-year live group mentoring program is the lowest level of the U Academy, and the pricing on that is $1,500. $1,500. I'll talk about the compensation here in just a second. I think you're going to love it. So that's level number 1. Product number 2 is U Digital. We're going to teach people with U Digital how to become an information marketing millionaire. I've personally made 8 figures in the information marketing field selling courses and events, ebooks and audios and videos. We're going to show people how they can start from scratch and become an information marketing millionaire with the skills they need to achieve that. Now the U Digital level is $3,000. It's double the amount of the U Mentor level. So it's $3,000 to unlock this product level. Product number 3 is called U Brand. U Brand is all the training you need to know on how to launch your own personal $1 million brand. Right now, getting your name out there and building your personal brand is like printing money, doing a podcast, having an authority blog, writing your own book, creating your own materials and trainings and events. This is all important if you really want to launch your own personal $1 million brand. And so the U Brand product and training is a $6,000 price tag. Next, we've got U Network. U Network is all of the training and the skills and the live coaching on how to become a 7-figure network marketer. Really somebody who is at the top of the industry. And we've got company leaders and company owners that are going to be training our people on how they can reach that top 1% in the market. The U Network product is $12,000. Next, product number 5 is called U Live. U Live is 2 live coaching events every single year where we bring in 7-figure and 8-figure earners that will teach you their income and lifestyle business secrets, methods, and systems. These are live events all over the world where you can come live and hear from the top earners in their field who will show you exactly what they did to go from 0 to making 7 and 8 figures in their own businesses. U Live will sell for $25,000. And then our highest level is called U Master. UMaster shows people how to launch their own digital franchise where affiliates and distributors can promote you and your own opportunity. Now, obviously, this is the highest end product. We understand that only 1% of the people are going to take this product. This product is a $50,000 product. Now, all of these products are one-time payment only to unlock that product, and you get lifetime access to that particular product. So I'll go back through them very quickly. UMentor, $1,500. UDigital, $3,000. UBrand, $6,000. UNetwork is $12,000. ULive is $25,000. And UMaster is $50,000. Now let's talk about the compensation plan. This also is a 100% commission compensation plan. Now, you might be saying, well, how can they afford to do that? They can afford to do it because there is a small licensing fee associated to each product level. So, for example, on the UMentor product, which is a $1,500 product, that full $1,500 goes directly to you. Now, the company is not going to be taking credit cards, obviously, with the high levels of these products. They're actually going to have the individual buyers pay by cashier's check or money order or some other type of payment, and then that money will be forwarded directly to you. But the company will get a small license fee. So, for example, the $1,500 product has a $149, which is about a 10% license fee to unlock that level and qualify to be paid on that particular product. So that gives you the ability to get a full 100% commission on every level. So at the UMentor, $1,500 commissions. UDigital, $3,000. UBrand, $6,000. UNetwork, $12,000 commissions. ULive, $25,000 commissions. And UMaster, $50,000 commissions. You know, I've been involved in all these top tier and high ticket programs out there, and very few have these higher levels, and they certainly don't pay you 100% commissions, do they? Absolutely not. This is unheard of. It's a breakthrough, and this is called lifestyle money. This is truly lifestyle money. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, it's very similar to UMarketplace, where you purchase a level to qualify at that level. So if you want to qualify to earn on the UMentor product, $1,500 commissions, you buy that particular product. But just like UMarketplace and those levels, any level that you purchase, you will then be comped all the lower levels, and this can save you a ton of money. So, for example, let's say, and I'm not saying obviously that you will do this, but I know some people do it. It's one of the things I'm going to be doing. Let's say you purchase the $50,000 level. If you purchase that $50,000 level, guess what happens? You get comped the $25,000 level, the $12,000, the $6,000, the $3,000, and the $1,500 level. You don't have to buy any of those levels. That saves you well over $40,000 in qualification. And like I said before, on those comped levels, you don't have to do any pass-ups of those comped levels. So, for example, let's say somebody gets the $50,000 level. They get comped all the lower levels. Let's say somebody comes in and they purchase the $25,000 level. Great. You just got a $25,000 commission from that one person. Now let's say a second person buys the $25,000 level. Well, because that was a comped level to you, you don't have to pass up your second sale. You get to keep every $25,000 commission from that level. And every level that you were comped, you get to keep every single commission. You don't have to pass up anything. So not only did you save a ton of money by purchasing a higher level and getting those lower levels comped, but you're keeping a lot of money because you're not passing up, A, you're not passing up the money, but B, you're not passing up the individual. Those people will stay on your pay line, and they have to pass you up their second payment on whatever level they came in at. I mean, imagine that. Let's say you came in at the $50,000 level, and you got Bob who comes in at the $6,000 level, right? And Bob, and who knows, maybe he's your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th person to sign up at the $6,000 level, right? Well, Bob came in, he's now got to pass you up a $6,000 payment, not his first one, but his second one. And everybody that signs up under you at the $6,000 level, they all got to pass up one of their payments. Everybody that comes in under you at the $3,000 level has to pay you one of their $3,000 payments. I mean, this is phenomenal. It's one of the reasons why I'm going all in at the $50,000 level. I mean, also that I'm very, very committed because I'm so excited about the company and the compensation plan and their mission. But, you know, being comped saves so much money and can make you so much money as well. So let's talk about the reverse one-up compensation plan. It applies to all these products as well. You keep your very first sale. So let's say you can't go all the way up to $50,000. Let's say you say, look, the most I can do is $6,000. I know I'm going to get comped to $3,000 and the $1,500. That's awesome. So great. You come in at the $6,000 level, and you talk to Bob, and Bob says, yeah, I want to come in. Where did you come in at? And you said, hey, I came in at the $6,000 level. And Bob says, that sounds great. That's probably the most I can do as well. Bob comes in at the $6,000 level. Guess what happens? You get the full $6,000. You paid $6,000. You get $6,000 back. You're at break even with your very first one. Then with your second one, let's say Mary comes in. She signs up at the $6,000 level. Great. Mary comes in. You pass up that $6,000 to your sponsor as well as Mary. And then you keep number 3 on into infinity. But here's the power of that. When Bob goes out and he makes his second sale of the $6,000 level, guess what Bob's going to do? That's going to pass up automatically to you. And when your third, fourth, fifth, on into infinity, $6,000 signups, when they sign up their second $6,000 sale, who's that passing up to? You. I mean, this can be incredibly, incredibly powerful. So let me talk. Let's start with a simple deal here, right? So let's say that you sign up at the $5,000 level, right? Or the $3,000 level. You sign up at the $3,000 level, and you get 5 people to stay on your pay line, and you make $3,000 from each one, right? That's it. So 5 times $3,000 is $15,000. You got 5 people on your pay line. You made $3,000 from each. You now have $15,000 in your pocket. Those 5 people, though, remember, they also pass up their second sale to you, each and every one of them. So now you've got 5 new pass-ups of $3,000 from those people. That's an additional $15,000. Plus, they've got 5 new people that have to do the same thing, pass you up a total of $15,000. Their people have to pass you up a total of $15,000. And we're talking about coming in just at the level of $3,000 with 5 referrals. You know, imagine if you came in at $6,000 and you had 5 referrals. Imagine if you came in at $6,000 and you had 10 or 20 or 30. And by being in at day number 1 where nobody knows about this, and you've got people in other companies like, well, all the top tier and all the 100% programs that have been around forever, and these people are looking for something new, looking for something ground floor. I mean, now is the time you want to get into, share that with everybody so that you have the opportunity to have that first mover's advantage before anybody and everybody else knows about it. That's when you get people signed up, and that's when you get people committing at the higher levels because they get excited about being in at the ground floor too. I mean, from May 3rd to June 7th, this is the Founders Launch. So not only do you get to be in first, but you can go out to your list, your clients, you can go out to leaders, and you can say, hey, look, I'm in before the pre-launch. Pre-launch in this company starts June 7th. You can get in during the Founders Launch, and immediately you can start earning some very big commissions of $1,500, $3,000, $6,000, even more if you go in at a higher level. So my plan, here's my plan. I'm going to do something that I know is not right, and I've already talked about it a little bit. I know it's not right for 99% of the people on this line, but I wanted to tell you my own personal plan and my own thinking so you can see my level of commitment, know that I'm not just on here and I'm going to be off to something, you know, next week. I'm going all in. When this goes live, I'm going all in at the $50,000 level. That's right. I'm going all in at the $50,000 level. And here's why. Because I know when I go in at the $15,000 level, or the $50,000 level, I get comped the $1,500, the $3,000, the $6,000, the $12,000, and the $25,000 level. So I immediately save $47,500. Because normally I'd have to buy those to qualify to earn on those, but by getting those comped, because I take the highest level, I immediately save $47,500. Second, because I'm comped those lower levels, I don't have to pass up any sales from those levels. So I'm going to keep what would normally be my pass-up sale on all of those levels. So the money that would be normally passed up is $47,500. That's normally what I would have to pass up from all those other lower levels. I'm not going to do that now, am I? That puts an extra $47,500 in my pocket. So by taking that highest level, I've saved $47,500, and I've put myself into the position to make an extra $47,500 just by getting to the $50,000 level. Now, how am I going to make that money back, right? That's $50,000. Well, I did the math. I just need 9 people to get the $6,000 level to make my $50,000 back in full. That's it. I need 9 people to see my vision, to see the mission of this company in the first 30 days to make all of that back and be in profit. 9 people at $6,000, boom. And that doesn't count any pass-ups from those people. Or I just need 18 people to take the $3,000 level. And believe me, in the first 30 days, I believe I can do that. If not 30 days, at least in the 60 to 90 days, I can believe I can do that. And guess what? Then I'm also going to get pass-ups from all of those 18 people, all those nice $3,000 pass-ups. So to me, looking at the math, mathematically, logically, it was a no-brainer. Now, I get it. I know it's not going to be right for most people, and that's why I recommend that most people come in at the $1,500, the $3,000, or the $6,000 level and work your way up, right? You can always do that. You can always unlock any other level. You can come in at the $1,500 level, make some sales, make some good sales, and then jump to another level, a higher level. You can come in at the $1,500 and decide, hey, next level I'm going to unlock is the $12,000 level, and you can immediately, boom, get comped the 6 and the 3 underneath. Save $9,000 right there by jumping up to a different level. So you can definitely do that, right? So you can work your way up. But the good thing is, regardless of where you start, you're going to break even with your very first referral. So that allows you to get back into profit fast, even if you do decide to start out at a higher level, a $6,000, a $12,000, a $25,000 or higher. Now here's another thing that is super exciting, and one of the things that I love about what UEconomy has done, it's the phone closers. People love phone closers. Very few people I know, myself included, want to get on the phone and be closing sales all the time at these higher levels, right? So UEconomy is going to have phone closers, and they're going to be called U-Coaches. U-Coaches. Now, this is only for the higher ticket levels. It's only for the $1,500 to the $50,000 high ticket products. So the company, UEconomy, has hired, and they're managing a phone sales team to close your sales for you if you want to use them. Now, it's not required. It is absolutely not required. But let me tell you how it works. If you want to close your own high-ticket sales, the $1,500 through the $50,000, if you want to close those yourself, you can. And you're going to, again, keep 100% of every single sale you make. However, if people want to talk to you and you don't want to talk to people on the phone and you would prefer to have somebody who is experienced and professional and who knows how to close sales on the phone, close the sales for you, there's going to be a button, very simple button in your back office that you can click. You'll turn it on, and this will now have UEconomy's phone team call your prospects for you. And they're going to get on the phone, and they're going to close your sales on your behalf. And then, instead of keeping 100% of the money, they're going to split the fees 50-50. So 50% is going to go to you, and then 50% is going to be split between the closer and the company itself. And I believe it's a 40-10 split. So 10% will go to the company, 40% will go to the phone closer. But imagine that, 40% overall of a $3,000 or a $6,000 or a $12,000 commission. You better believe that phone closer is going to work hard on your behalf, because that's the only way they get paid. They only get paid on sales. So on a $6,000 deal, if the phone closer makes the sale, $3,000 is going to go to the company and them, and then $3,000 is going to go to you, and you didn't have to pick up the phone and talk to anybody and try to convince anybody. A phone closer did it for you automatically. This is a huge benefit for beginners who don't want to mess with the phone. So if you're somebody here that doesn't want to mess with the phones, awesome, you've got phone closers. But if you're a leader, this is awesome as well, because you and I both know you're going to have a lot of people coming in that really don't want to get on the phone. They have no desire to get on the phone, and I don't blame them, but they don't want to get on the phone, which is awesome. They now have the opportunity to click a switch and have phone closers close their deals for them. This is a tremendous benefit to everyone. And heck, it's even a benefit to leaders that don't want to get on the phone. Look, if you're going on vacation, in fact, not too long from now, I'm going to be going on vacation to New York City for a short period of time, and you have the ability to log into your back office at any time, turn on the phone closing system to handle your leads and close your sales, and then the moment you return, you can turn it off so you can handle all of your own sales and get 100% of your commissions. So it's a phenomenal additional service, and the only way they get paid is if they make sales. There's no additional fees associated with this service. You don't pay for their call times. You don't pay for minutes. Those phone closers are only paid when they make a sale. So obviously, the bigger ticket sale they make for you, the more money they can make. So you can see why they'd be very motivated to make you these large $3,000, $6,000, $12,000 sales, right? And all you need to do to take advantage of this is to unlock at least the $1,500 level, and you can have phone closers making sales for you. That's it. Come in at the $1,500 level, make sure you're paying obviously the $49.95 a month, and you can have phone closers closing sales for you all the time. So that's the company. That's UEconomy. And in just a moment, I'm going to give you a website where you can check all of this out and look at it in detail. Oh, and by the way, it's worldwide. So it's in every country. It's all over the world from day number one. It's not like we're starting in America and then we have to unlock all these other different countries. It's going to be international from day number one. So everybody in every one of these top tier and 100% commission and even network marketing companies, people that are frustrated and tired of making small piddly amounts of money with lotions and potions and weight loss shakes and all this other stuff, they're going to rush into this because we have super high commissions on products and services that are going to help people make a lot of money on the internet, that have a ton of value, and I'm super excited to be here before day number one. Now what I want to talk about very, very briefly is Project 1000. Because UEconomy is where I plan to stay and build for the next 5 years plus, what I'm doing is I'm building out a team. And I'm not building a team of people. I've done that in the past. It's been a huge mistake of mine to try to build a team of people. What I'm doing is I'm building a team of action takers. I'm building a team of success stories. I'm building a team of motivated people that want to transform their income. So we need to start this off right. We need to start our UEconomy process of bringing people in and growing this right. And that's why I created Project 1000. So what is Project 1000? Well, Project 1000 is a 90-day success challenge for those who join with me during the Founders Launch to create a team of 1,000 action takers and help them create life-altering success stories. So for the first 90 days, I'm going to massively support you and everybody else in my team. We're going to be doing daily opportunity calls and multiple daily opportunity calls. We're going to roll out webinars. We're going to have new marketing tools. We're going to do a lot of fun and exciting things to create massive momentum for our team. In fact, our team is going to have a culture of massive action and momentum that overall is going to help you create massive results. Now, why is doing a big 90-day push, especially at the beginning, so powerful? Well, first of all, it's going to help you make immediate money. I want to make sure you get paid. You know, the great thing about the compensation plan is you make all your money back with that one sale. So I want to have this big 90-day push so we can get that money back in your pocket as soon as possible. I'd like to get it back within your first, 24 to 48 hours, but at minimum within your first 7 days so you can have a big success story. And that's the second reason why this is so powerful, because this 90-day push is all about creating your big success story. Whether you're a leader or whether you're a beginner, you know that getting results right after you join any opportunity is really important for your recruiting efforts. Because if you can say to somebody, a prospect, that you made $500 or $1,000 in your very first week, that one simple story is worth a lot of money in your future results. And with the way our compensation plan is set up and the fact that you're in early before day number one, it really can be super easy for you to make that much money, $500 to $1,000 within your very first week or first month with UEconomy. And if you're a leader, you know that you can probably make 10 times that much or more. If you're a leader, you got a big list, you got a lot of people in an opportunity, you know that making $10,000 or more in your first 30 days after joining can create massive buzz that can fire up your prospects and get you even greater results over the coming months. So part of the reason I'm doing this 90-day challenge and having Project 1000 is because I want to create your success story. This success story that you're going to be able to say, in the first 7 days I made this much money, in my first month I made this much money. That's a success story that you can tell each and every one of your prospects. You can put it on the website, you record it in a video, and that is going to attract a ton of people to you that want to know how to do the exact same thing. It's going to ramp up your recruiting efforts to the next level. So we want to make sure we make that success story with you by creating this massive push during the first 90 days. Additionally, let's say you don't create your own success story. Let's say you're a beginner, you're just starting out, you're not sure of yourself. Well, even if you don't create your own story during this time, you're still going to get massive benefit, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be compiling all of the success stories of everyone that's involved in Project 1000, our 90-day success challenge. I'm going to be compiling those, and I'm going to be putting them in on blogs and on in videos and on websites and on our video sales letters and our webinars, and you're going to be able to use those stories as additional social proof to refer sales and recruit new people to your team. So I'm going to be using all of that success that we build up during these 90 days to create new sales videos and new sales funnels that you'll be able to use to recruit with. And this is going to make your recruiting even easier after this first 90-day challenge. So when you join UEconomy with me, you're automatically going to be brought into Project 1000, and you're then going to get access to all the calls, the webinars, all the marketing tools, everything to create massive momentum and duplication. Because everybody that you invite can also join Team 1000, use everything that we've created for our team, and when those people get excited about our vision, take things to the next level, you can now start seeing your 100% commissions and that 12-level legacy money, that residual money, really start to grow and grow and grow over the 90 days. And I think we're going to have some phenomenal success stories of people making their first money, of people making, money within their first 24 to 48 hours, a lot of money, and money they'll make over the 30, 60, 90 days is just going to be absolutely phenomenal. So you absolutely want to join now, or join once this goes live, to be part of Project 1000. So you might say, okay, well, I'm interested in looking at more, I want to get in, how do I do this? Well, the company doesn't go live until May 3rd, and because you're on my pre-notification list, I'm going to be giving you the link first to be able to sign up. But I want you to be able to check out more information right now and get in contact with me. So here's a website address I want you to write down. It's ueconomynation.com. So it's the letter U, economy, E-C-O-N-O-M-Y, nation, N-A-T-I-O-N.com, UEconomy Nation. And I've set up on that site more information about the products, information about the compensation plan, information about the launch plan, information about myself, information about the company, and also there's a contact link on that page. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions, if you're thinking about joining and you want to have questions about what level you should come in. I'm more than happy to talk to you about that. So please feel free to contact me through that site at ueconomynation.com. Now, tonight it's May 1st. Tomorrow's May 2nd, and then Wednesday is May 3rd, and that's when UEconomy goes live. So what I'd like you to do, if any of this sounded interesting to you, is think right now about where you want to join at. Really think strategically at what levels you want to come in at, because you can save a lot of money and make even more money by coming in at a higher level, which is also going to allow you to create faster success stories too than if you just dipped your toe in. For example, if you just come in at the the $25 level with the U Marketplace and the $1,500 level at UEconomy, that's awesome. By the way, that's great. I don't have any problem with that. But obviously you can maximize the money you make from every single one of your referrers if you'd come in at the $500 level at the U Marketplace, you get comped those lower levels and no pass-ups on those lower levels. And if you found a higher level to come in at the UEconomy, the 3,000 or 6,000, because I want to get you at least one comped product where you don't have to pass up that commission. So really think about that. Where can I come in at, right? Where can I come in at? Then I want you to think about the story that you're going to have for people that you prospect. You know, my own personal story, and this is why I decided to come in at that highest level, my own personal story is that I was so committed when I came in that I joined at the $50,000 level. Now, obviously, you don't have to come in at that level. I understand that most people won't be able to come in at that level, but you want your prospects to know that you are committed at day number one, because you're more likely to get somebody to join you at the $6,000 product level if you joined at the $6,000 product. That's just my experience, you know, because a lot of times when you've got a product with lots of levels, prospects say, well, you know, where did you come in at? And if you can say, well, U Marketplace, I came in at the 500, and then at UEconomy, I came in at 6,000, if they can stretch and reach it, they're more likely to stretch and come in at the 6,000 than they would be if you just came in at the 1,500. Because they'll say, well, why didn't that person come in at that level? So just think about that. Think about the story you want to create that you're going to be able to tell your prospects where you came in at and where you recommend they came in at. And now, because you know the money and you know the compensation plan and what's required and how to get to those levels, you can also, you have a little bit of time to get your money in order. Now, I'll tell you, and I'll be completely open with you, I just paid taxes and I just put money in my IRA, so it's taking some juggling to get positioned at the $50,000 level. But regardless, I'm doing it on day number one because I'm that committed, and I want to be able to share that story with everyone who joins with me personally, because I know that I can make that back very quickly when I get people in at certain levels. I don't have to pass up any of the comp levels, and I plan to be here for 5 years plus. And because of that, I know I'm going to make it back. In fact, you know, all I need is, I mean, heck, you know, I'm talking about making it back with a lot of compilation of smaller orders, but all I need is one person to decide to come in at 50,000 and I'd be at break even. Obviously, I'm not expecting that, but that's how the compensation plan has worked out. They want to get people back into profit as soon as possible, and that's what I love about the way they set up the compensation plan, is you can be in profit very, very quickly. So that's everything I've got for you, and this is, I can't tell you how phenomenally excited that I am. I've met with the company owner. I've looked over everything, the compensation plan. I'm actually talking to them about maybe giving some of my training into the academy, and so we're talking about that a little bit. But I'm just excited about this from a company standpoint because the software and the services are there. I think they're hitting a great time, great marketplace. They've got a phenomenal compensation plan, and I know we're going to attract a lot of people from top-tier opportunities, people that, you know, have gotten kind of tired with their top-tier opportunities that have been around for a while now and kind of slowing down. They want to get in something that's brand new, fresh, hot, and something that really pays out massive commissions and that legacy money. Man, I tell you what, that 12 levels of residual money, I can't wait to watch that stack up over the next 5 years. I mean, I like the high-ticket stuff. I like the 3,000, 6, 12, 25, 50. But I know that as we really grow our team out to hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands, that is really the legacy money. That 12-level commissions of money throughout an entire organization with unlimited width on each level, I mean, that is super incredibly powerful. And for those of you out there that understand compensation plans, you know that can be life-changing money. So what I recommend that you do is two things. Number one, go to ueconomynation.com. That's ueconomynation.com. ueconomynation.com. That's number one. Check out the site. I give information about products, compensation plan, launch plan, everything there. But also on that page at the very top, you're going to see a contact form. The second thing, if you're excited, if you want to join, if you love the idea, or if you just have questions and you want more information, contact me through that form, and I'll be more than happy to get back with you as soon as humanly possible. I'm burning the midnight oil on this opportunity, getting everything set up. And over the next 90 days after we launch during Project 1000, I'm going to be working like nobody's business. I'm doing the Eric Worre 90-day launch plan. I'm going to be doing multiple calls every single day, launching a webinar, doing marketing tools, viral books, everything I can for those action takers who join with me. Everything to help you create the success stories, because this isn't about me creating my success story. My success story isn't that motivational because I've been doing this for so long. You know, I want to help people who either have been in 40 things and you haven't succeeded yet, or you just got involved in network marketing and you're looking for making your first dollar, or, you know, somebody who's tried 50 things and you know, $50,000 in the hole and now you're, doubling your money in this opportunity. Whatever it is, I want to help you create a massive success story, a rags to riches success story, because there's power in that story. When you can tell people, look, I got involved in this company, I failed in 17 things before, wasted more money than I ever made, and the first week I got into this company I made $1,000, that is way more powerful a story than the largest leader coming in with a huge group and making $30,000 in their first month. So I want to help people make those type of stories. I want to help the leaders. I want to help beginners. I want to help everybody create their own massive stories inside UEconomy, and especially, help everybody make more money so we can create even better marketing tools, better webinars, better sales videos to help everybody that we bring in make money. Pass this along so we can really invite people in and tell them, look, our mission here is to free you from a job, free you from the 9-to-5, free you from a boss, and help you create a lifetime of money, time, and location freedom. And I believe by joining together, joining hands, and working hard over the next 90 days, we have the power to do that with UEconomy. So that's it from me. Once again, go to ueconomynation.com. As you can tell, I'm very excited about this. I'm 100% committed to this, and we'll be building this over the next 5 years plus, and I hope you will join me in this great new adventure. So go check out ueconomynation.com, and please feel free to contact me, and then make sure you stay on my list because I'm going to be updating you with more information, and when UEconomy goes live, you're going to get the link first before anybody else. So I want to make sure it gets into your hand first. You'll have the first ability to join, and then you can go out and start sharing it and be part of our calls and part of everything that we do to bring people into UEconomy and build up your income. That's it from me. I think I've given you all the information that I can give you tonight. I really appreciate your time being on the live call, and I will be sending out a link to the replay tomorrow morning early, so look for that, and I'll also be sending out some additional information between now and the official launch on Wednesday, May the 3rd. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to working together to help everybody make their dreams come true. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
The moderator has left the conference.